Your storage is definitely the problem.
I don't know what it is. Every time I have to come in here, I delete like 37 videos.
Well, as long as you're not deleting me,
Because you're Andrew.
you're Josh.
And together,
We are
dads
who.
who swing
I thought about launching
into
this.
the new week.
I thought about launching this bottle, but I didn't.
You should have.
Who's gonna stop me?
And honestly, let the creative juices take you away, my friend.
There's a
What
lot.
are you doing? Where are you at?
I'm in beautiful Bridgeport, Connecticut.
Ooh,
Don't be jealous.
that's the Connecticut's the area of the billionaires.
That's why I'm here.
Yeah, just ask for a couple thousand. What's that to them, right?
Pennies.
Pennies,
By the
pennies to the
time,
dollar.
by the time the transaction's gone through, their coffers have already been refilled. So I like the
Done.
approach. I like the approach,
Yeah,
Josh.
you know what? If you ask a whole bunch,
Someone's bound to say yes.
right? That's just it was like back in the days at a school dance. If you ask like 20 girls to dance on a slow dance song, chances are one of them are going to say yes.
At least you get at least one slow dance covered. And then I don't know if this is true, but then there was always that internet sensation floating around, people who would email millionaires and billionaires email addresses, ask like to tell them about their wedding, be like, hey, just a reminder that weekend, and then sometimes they would get gifts sent because the billionaire was like,
Yeah,
oh, I forgot who this was, but here's an espresso machine.
I don't totally remember that one. Yeah, where their assistants would just like obviously not even pass it along and just give a gift. I love it.
Yeah, so maybe that's the play here. Maybe that's how I get that coffee machine.
So what we're saying is, as long as you're doing it respectfully, whether you're asking a girl to dance or a billionaire for money, you just got to get over the fear of rejection.
Maybe you got to ask the girl's assistant to dance.
Oh,
She sends a different.
I mean that is the way into the friend group, right?
She sends a different girl, and then you're into some kind of ring you don't want to be in.
Yeah, there's layers and angles to this now, and you just wanted to dance to Three Doors Down Here Without You, and now you're caught in some overly confusing emotional triangle.
Couple threads I want to pull on. First one, we went to. This is actually where we want to go, but we were at the Brick on the weekend.
Ooh,
I'm not. I don't have an eye for this kind of thing. Can't say it's a very much interest, but those cafe appliances, I want them now.
you need them.
I want them. I don't even know
And you
why.
know what? You bundle it up, you get a fridge, you get a stove, they'll just throw you in a dishwasher for basically free.
Well, nothing's free. You're paying a lot for them, but they get you.
No, it's free, Andrew. Don't you dare interrupt my math on this.
They get you on the marketings there for sure, and the bundle. Build your own bundle pricing. Yeah, so
Can
that's
I
on the
fill you in on something?
go.
A little secret about cafe appliances? We also have them, and they are awesome.
Oh,
Everything that you think about is what they are.
that's where I saw them, and you've said that this earlier, like one of the first ones. You were like, "Hey, we just redid it. We got the adult treat." But what a treat,
And you
right?
and this is the most millennial adult thing you'll get is when we have people come over and they're like, "Oh, we love these appliances," and we're like, "Yes, but wait, there's more." And we open the dishwasher, and the lights inside the dishwasher go on. That's just the coolest thing ever when you see it. And I can tell from your face you're not overly excited, but if you saw it in real life, you'd be like, "I get it now. This is it."
I think I was kind of lost when people would get excited about appliances, and then I was like, "That's just where we are in our life that we get
You
excited
know what,
about."
Andrew? Grow up.
That's what I have to do. That's a me problem, isn't it?
Honestly, you do need to do some reflection. Maybe go for a run outside. Go for
No,
a walk
just
along whatever body of water
miserable, man. It's
is
just
in
all
Connecticut.
yeah, it's just freezing rain, and I'm probably staying in the saddest Marriott I've ever been to, and I'm not complaining, but and I'm not saying like just Marriott properties. I'm saying just like the Marriott, because usually the Marriott's like a flagship. Boy, this one has seen some better days.
But you're getting the Bonvoy points, right?
Getting the Bonvoy points, and to their credit, everything has been scored on my internal scoring system below 5 out of 10, except their breakfast, Josh. They had this huge berry bowl, huge, huge. Most places don't even have offer berries because of how pricey they are. They're like the appliances of a breakfast buffet. These guys, strawberries, blackberries, blueberries, raspberries, all of them fresh and so good. So I just took a big plate of berries, like other things too. I took my powdered microwave eggs for sure, and then the 3 day old greased sausages, but just a plate of berries. And I was like, I gotta eat some fruit here. Get my fruit intake for the week right now.
Big Bear's got to eat.
Big berry, he's got to eat his big plate of berries. So Josh,
I love that for you. But you know what though?
we're at the brick.
They could just be sacrificing a little bit on one end.
Mm, I mean, like two of the three elevators don't work.
Yeah, so that's what they're offsetting, so they can get that lovely berry spread for a couple of big grizzly dads like you walking in.
Two of their, yeah, maybe. Then yeah, it's just. I'm sure this place has seen some better days because it's huge. There must be there's probably 1,000 rooms in this Marriott. There's 5 levels. Like each floor has 500 rooms. Each floor has 100 rooms, and it's like the parking lot is huge. It's a compound, but there's just no one here. Everything is anyway. We're back to
So
the
that's
brick.
a
Back to the brick.
it's a risky play though to not have elevators for that many rooms.
Yeah, or they don't have elevators because they never fill the rooms, and they're like, "Why do we need?"
When we can just get berries. But anyways, we digress. Back to the brick.
Back to the brick. We're at the brick, Josh. This thing just smacked us right into reality. All of a sudden last week, and we kept our son in his crib because we just didn't want him walking around at night. But all of a sudden last week, we make a de facto big boy bed for him out of his nugget cushions, and he starts sleeping pretty much through the night. And so we
Nice.
go to the brick. We buy the conversion kit for his crib to be made into a big boy bed, and we buy a mattress at the brick. We get said mattress and conversion kit installed. Realize there's not enough slats, so Handy Andy here has to go to Home Hardware and then buy some 1x3s to make more bed slats. Point of the story:
Nice.
we put our son into his crib for the last time without realizing we were doing it.
It happened.
Yeah, yeah. Some deep
I'm
reflection.
sorry.
Some
How you
tears.
guys handling that?
I mean, excitedly. He's actually he's sleeping better through the night. It's just nice to see. But yeah, C would be we are reflecting on just like where he is, where he came from, kind of thing.
Well, and I think you and I have kind of chatted about that, right? Like it's sad when you see that one chapter close, but it's also kind of cool to know that you went through it, right? And you went through it and you actually came out on the side the way you're supposed to be now, right? Like where he's now taking that next jump up. So that's a cool reflection on the whole thing, as sad as it is, because I know how cute they are in their little crib, and it's just that other sign of he's growing and he's getting older. Next thing you know, he's going to be getting a driver's license, and here we are. But
He's never gonna get it back, and I think that's what's so sad. You know, um, I might get emotional right now, but yeah, like you just don't get. He's never going. You know what I mean? Like he's never gonna be back in the crib and just like with his arms outreaching, like you know what I mean. Not so much. I don't miss the screaming at volume 11, but the times he would wake
no,
up
for sure. But I,
real
I,
happy.
you know, I think that's kind of the benefit of being present at the time too, right? Is you get to have those memories to experience.
Yeah, it's nice to have something that you miss, right? So
Yeah. No, it's that's a big step now. Big boy bed, no
big
sides.
big boy bed, him and his sister. I mean, I don't know. You can maybe validate this test for me, but I had him and his sister jumping on the bed just to make sure there was
Mm-hmm.
support. My wife was like, don't have them jump on the bed. We don't want that." And I was like, "I get that, but they're invariably going to jump." So
Yeah.
I need to know that my handiwork here is going to hold up for a little bit.
That's right. So we got one of those smaller like workout trampolines that you might see like a couple of like Instagram reels of people doing workouts on them. So we have one of them down here in the pump house, as we call it, and thinking, oh, our daughter will jump on here more than anywhere else, and it's just essentially an additional jumping location. So whether it's on the trampoline, it's up on the couch, or literally up in her bedroom, it's like literally WWE from the top rope. She'll like, I'll come in sometimes and she'll be standing on like her little bookshelf, and it's like 3.5 feet off the ground. Like, Dad, watch this, and just literally like a butt cracker. Like, you know, if you're jumping off the diving board into the water, you know, legs straight out, slap on your butt,
Yeah.
literally right on the mattress. Or same thing on the couch. You're just like, oh, that's gonna hurt one time. That's not gonna be fun. But just so you know, you can let your wife. It's gonna happen.
Am
It's
I
gonna happen, and then it's not gonna stop.
am I a bad person? Because as soon as you said it's gonna break something, I just thought of the furniture rather than a body part.
And that's what I was going for. Kids are they're bendy. They're malleable. It'll be fine.
Yeah, I mean, I wasn't. That's the thing. I just was like, obviously they can fall off and hurt themselves, but I just don't want to have to replace stuff.
Do you ever remember
Now that
back when you were in like high school? What's that?
that sounded way worse now that I've said it. I'd rather replace the furniture than a wrist or a finger.
Let me save you. Let me save you here. Do you remember back in like the late '90s or early 2000s, like we were like grade 7, 8, or in early high school, and you just be messing around with your buddies, and you'd be like running, and one of you would jump on the couch, you just hear that inevitable crack of the wood frame.
Yeah,
Did it
yeah,
ever happen to you?
that's what I was getting at too. Or yeah, or the
Yeah, and just that sheer panic going through you, knowing that your parents are going to snap if it actually, but you're not going to tell them because you're going to hope that the majority of the frame of the couch is going to be good, but you just know that there's definitely a crack in like in a side piece somewhere in it. Essentially, it's a rite of passage, right? And you're fine. You didn't break anything, so it's good.
and you're hoping that the crack that does break the camel's back happens when you're all together and they see it's either them or it's you just sitting down normally. Oh, the couch broke.
You just hope it's your dad.
Yeah, but and hopefully they don't clue in that couches don't break like that just by sitting on them. They
Oh, no matter what, you're getting blamed.
inevitably because of all the said jumping you've done before.
just you just hope that it happens on someone else's watch. So you just have that culpability it wasn't you.
I, and then back to the brick with couches. I was
Yes.
surprised how many. I mean, people. It looks like they're still buying couches that aren't comfortable because my daughter
Yeah.
would climb on every single one, and I would sit down, and I was like, this couch. I don't think it's made for sitting.
This one is strictly for show only. It's
It
like
must.
the
It
old
must
furniture in grandma's sitting room.
yeah, it must be just cover that thing up in plastic and just tell me you don't want me to sit on it already.
Yes. The plastic covers. I loved those.
That did not exist that do not exist anymore. I don't think any parents our age are buying plastic covers for their couches. Maybe they are.
No, but if you ever laid on one and fell asleep in the summer, peeling yourself off, wonderful. That's a character building experience.
Yeah, just stick in your face is just sticking right to it. You know, I mean that would happen sometimes with the whatever material they were using. It would happen. They had the plastic cover on there. A, good for you falling asleep, and then B, good luck. You gotta head right to the shower.
And I just love that everything was overtly flammable as well.
Ooh, I didn't even think of that angle.
Yeah, they're just like, you know what? If you make it out, luck with the draw. But if and back when people smoked inside, look out too.
What an assumption, eh? Like you needed to protect your furniture because you wanted it to be in good condition in 20 or 30 years. Obviously, you don't want to. I mean, a plastic over top definitely designates that as not the jumping couch. But
Yeah.
we want to hand this down like, oh, you think your furniture taste, are what we're gonna want as well? Like, what in the sun? What?
Do you want to know something funny? We've got I think you've seen it, our little green sitting room upstairs with the older Victorian couch and the older like armchair. And I actually I love sitting on it. I love going up there and reading and just putting on like a playlist, but not being on my phone, but just for some reason sitting on like an old couch from like the '60s. I just feel like I shouldn't be on my cell phone when I'm up there. and it's like the no cell phone rule unless you're just got like an old playlist going.
None of the armchairs are made to like hold one of these things because they're all angled. They didn't exist.
Yeah,
They didn't even
yeah,
think of where are you going to put your phone and your Stanley mug.
no, exactly.
You're definitely not drinking anything on this because it's covered in plastic. So we can just make the arm slope down right down, and you're not going to be falling asleep. So that angle is not going to be comfortable for laying your head at.
But you know what though? It's just something comforting about going retreating to the parlor before you go to bed and just sitting in there and reading like 10 pages.
Having a little sit.
I'm just literally physically trying to transport myself to a time that doesn't exist anymore, just for my own nostalgic comfort.
Yeah, I get it. So never thought of that before, Josh, but furniture makers have definitely had to pivot their design styles based on different tastes between generations.
Absolutely. And now they even have like charging ports in them.
Yeah. I don't most of them don't work. I would well sorry, when
Yeah,
I
and then now I'm gonna go on my seat of saying that I don't like technology, but even though I'm gonna use it all the time, but I don't want to.
I was gonna say like every hotel room like they have the charging ports inside the lamps and stuff, and I find but I know what you're talking or the desk or whatever, and I find most of the time they're not reliable. I still try to find myself an outlet. But yeah, that's a weird feature because you can just buy one of those extendable cords, you know?
Yeah, like a long one.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, a long cord. Oh, I guess I'm thinking for phones, but maybe they need them for something else. Like if you got a lot of electrical applications around, you need to put like a lamp in or something. Maybe that's the play.
Yeah. Yeah, you could, right? I find as long as I do my best on like the weekends, I did something really cool on Sunday. I actually took my phone and I put it in a cupboard for the morning.
You were ignoring.
And you know what was cool? Nothing changed in my life. Nothing bad happened. It was crazy. I got to just be in the moment. I wasn't like just continuously picking it up and looking to see if someone messaged me or not.
Mm, or just invariably popping open the gram, seeing what kind of algorithm
Yeah,
it's missing out on.
because I'm not strong enough. I'm not strong enough to not do it if it's there.
No, they know that these things carry a lot of control over us, right? They make them so flashy and like lights and wow, look at that! Look! Now I just want to pop in my passcode and fire up.
Don't do it, buddy.
See what other notifications I'm missing out on. Has my email gone up, or do I have a missed Teams message or something? And that's just the old work, but personal too. It's like, hey, what else? What other kind of um, dopamine can we release into the system? So they
Yeah,
got us right where they want
they
us.
got us. They know what it works. I'm going to sit there and see my Harry Potter reels or my Fourth Ring reels coming through.
Dads who swing rails, don't forget to give us a follow and a like. Get all the action. It
Ooh,
uploads all the time.
I like that. Continuously.
Josh, we're
Spotify,
Spotify, YouTube,
Apple Podcasts.
Instagram. We're not on Apple. We're not on Apple yet.
Forget about them. Not Apple.
Apple, why not? Hook us up. What's going on? Josh, we're pretty deep in and we haven't talked about what you want to talk about. What do you want to talk about today?
Birthday parties, buddy.
Our birthday parties, adult birthday parties?
You know what? No, not at all. Nothing to do with that. I'm talking about going to kids' birthday parties, buddy.
So
Do you
you
love
have
them? Do you hate them?
you
Are
have
you indifferent?
love them.
Same. I was gonna say I'm just like with just like going grocery shopping, just how I'm that annoying guy that just loves running into people for that small talk and catching up in the aisles. I'm the exact same with kids' birthday parties, buddy. I love going. I love chatting with the other parents, like seeing all the kids, bugging a couple of them. You know, if there's a bouncy castle or a trampoline, look out. Or if it's a party at the pool with a diving board, you best believe I'm gonna be jackknifing, cannonballing, front flip, back flip, any type of flip you got. I'm there.
Pushing the boundaries of what might be acceptable for kids to do and then showing a behavior that like, hey, I don't know if I want my kid attempting a backflip today. They've never even shown an ability to cannonball.
But we're
But
gonna try it.
you're gonna show them. You're gonna show them. I love that. So you had a good one on Saturday.
Building character.
You had a good one on Saturday then.
We actually had two this weekend. So we had our own daughter's birthday party, and on Friday we set it up as like a Miami nightclub, and I got to dress up as like a doorman, right? Like a security guy, like black suit, had the earpiece coming down into the back of the shirt, plugged into nothing, dark sunglasses, and we made like laminated IDs for all the girls coming in that they grabbed on the door before they opened, and yeah, ID'd them, gave them a spiel, gave them a hand stamp. Was a bit more friendly than the average doorman, at least from the '90s and early 2000s. I haven't been to a club in years, so I don't know if bouncers have gotten any nicer. But it was just a blast, man. I loved it. It was hilarious. And then we had another birthday party the next day, and I originally had dropped my girls off, and then went home to because I had to do some. I fixed a plumbing thing, a clog in the sink, which is another thing. Felt like pretty much a journeyman plumber, taking it apart the P trap. But then I just like got dressed like, no, I fear missing out right now, and went back and hung out at the party with the other dads and the kids and checked it all out. And I don't know, man, I'm all for it. I love it. I'm sad because I know we're getting to the age where we don't need to stick around anymore, right? Like the girls are 7, going on 8, then soon it'll be 9, 10. And then it's weird if I'm hanging out there, but I'm grasping onto it. I don't know. What do you like? What do you think? What do you have for birthdays?
I just want to know, did you design the entire theme of your daughter's party just so you could wear that costume?
Pretty much, yeah. That was it. We were looking at. We had the whiteboard, right, brainstorming all the different possibilities, and like, well, what about this one?
Yeah, here's what I want to wear. What can we build off of this?
Yeah, is there anything that would be amenable to either of you two here, as long as I can be the man in black?
Basically, no, that sounds like it's a really fun idea. You guys definitely went all in with the IDs and the hand stamps.
Yeah. No, it was good. I like that. Right? I know people might think like we don't spend a ton of money on it, but we will definitely get creative with what we do have. We got tons of stockpile because my wife used to love throwing like theme parties all the time, so we got tons of things stockpiled up, and I definitely enjoy going overboard for decorating and things. It's just fun.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I like your question. I like parties. I just do the kind of the same thing. Mill about, check in, what's happening. Our guys' parties are a little or kid themed right now, so not so much the like there's themes, but there's strawberries or their peaches or their dinosaurs, right? But what do you had a taste of both. You hosted and then you attended. What do you prefer, hosting or attending?
Well, I mean, attending obviously because then you don't have to clean up.
Yeah, but then you don't have the same magic. I think you guys create a very magical experience, right? And you
Oh, you got me there. You got me there.
enjoyed the whole journey of getting to the event. So hosting or attending?
I love how you bring that poetic spin to it, right? Uh, yeah, you know what? I hear what you're saying. You bring your own little flair of magic, right? I've yet to be to a birthday party where I'm like, this is brutal, right? Because they all have their own little fun spins. Because it's like all representative of the kid that you're going there, right? And their family and stuff, which is great. Um, yeah, I guess you know what? I like the hosting. You can bring the energy, right? You can bring your own fun to it. The cleanup after always sucks, but it's got to be done.
You just
Got to
have
get after it. That's the dad thing, right? Running around with the garbage bag during it and the present opening and all that stuff.
you just have like I know when we'll host our kids, we'll end up having whatever sign on the wall for like weeks. Sometimes it's like intentional. We're like, oh yeah, no, let's keep the balloons up and the birthday up for a little bit, but then you invariably forget, and it'll be later and it says happy birthday, and you realize people have visited now twice since the party, and they're like still looking at the happy birthday. You're like, we should probably take that down.
Also, can I just throw a quick caveat out here? I don't want anyone to think that I'm also the one designing these parties.
I think
I will help put
it
stuff up.
sounds like I don't know, man. You wanted to throw the earpiece on and get the hand stamps going.
Yeah, I'm telling you right now, buddy, I'm a great second in command. I am a loyal soldier. I'll take the orders and I'll follow through with it, and I'll bring the vibes and I'll have fun with it. But I got to throw out the I got to throw all of the accolades to my wife, my lovely wife, for the one to actually go and buy whatever we need that we don't have, set everything up, and I get the day of instructions on do this, go there, pick this up, and this is your duties.
You get into character and then you flow.
Yeah. I don't want anyone listening here, any of our friends, be like, "Oh yeah, well, Josh is out there setting things. You know, he's organizing this. I'm not. I'm definitely not."
You could have put some pressure on them, maybe. Josh, couple of minutes left. Closing thoughts. What do you think about the rest of the day? What do you want people to think
What am I
about?
thinking about today, well, buddy? My day's already off to a great start. I had another 4 a.m. run. That it's minus 14, 15, minus, we'll go with minus 14. That sounds better.
Yeah.
And super crystal clear. The moon was orange,
Ooh,
which was crazy.
ooh.
Yeah, there are reddish orange, like little blood moon out there.
Little lunar
Love
eclipse.
that.
My mom let me know. She's like, "Did you see the lunar eclipse?" And I was like, "No, no, I didn't."
Maybe that's why it was a different color.
That's probably it.
See, and I'm just out there, just not even knowing, just looking at it like someone who's never heard of that. Like, wow, look at that.
You're
That's so cool.
so uninformed. I'll text my mom right now. Let her know. Josh, I didn't see it, but Josh did.
As I'm getting ready this morning, you ever see that reel with from the Joker with Jack Queen or Queen Phoenix, however you want to call him, where it's from the Joker movie, where it's like runners or dads at like 3:59 a.m. getting ready to go to the gym on like 4 hours of sleep, and he's just like cry laughing as he's putting his shirt on. Like that was 100% me this morning because I just tossed and turned all night, and 3:50 comes around. I'm like, well, I might as well just be up now, and then you're just getting ready to go out and run in the minuses, and you're trying to amp yourself up, but already got the hard stuff done, right? I mean, I got out there in the Arctic, ran, so what else can be tough today?
And you're running, so your back's feeling better.
Yeah, I haven't lifted a weight yet.
Lifted
But
that
it is like because there's sometimes.
coffee mug pretty high. You got the little spinal.
Yeah, that's right. It's a big mug too.
They're playing around now.
I think lifting a weight's okay. It's just making sure I don't breathe at the wrong time.
Like a fight happened at Miami nightclub, and the bouncer had to jump in and just like, oh no.
Yeah. Luckily, the majority of the occupants are probably under 55 pounds, so I could easily swing those ones around.
You would have been okay.
What about you, buddy? What do you got on the go for today? What's it look like for Andrew down in Connecticut?
Ooh, big one. Big one. We're on a New England tour. So just going to be intentional with what I'm listening to today. I want to listen to some good stuff on the old Spotify's and intentional about my car snacks. I didn't have the longest drive yesterday down from Beantown to Bridgeport, but somehow I devoured an entire bag of Trader Joe clementines, which is probably a loop. People were thinking I was going to say candies and snacks. Crushing 12 clementines in a 2-hour sitting probably did something to me that I don't think I should do again. So that's more intentional today because that is what I'm going for.
I love that, buddy. I love that for you. Carrots, bag of carrots, buddy. That'll because you can't eat carrots forever. You'll just stuff yourself right up.
Carrots are a choking hazard, especially driving.
Just be an adult and chew your carrots, man.
I get too excited.
You're like, I love these little baby carrots that are full of water and possibly bleach. I just love it.
I was thinking long carrots, but baby carrots is definitely a better move. Okay, that's what I'll get. I got a big one today, a big drive, so I'll get some. You know what? You're right. I should get some vegetables.
That's right, buddy.
In the system.
It's always good for you.
Yeah. I'm Andrew, eating vegetables.
I'm Josh, just finishing my coffee.
And together,
we
are
dads
who
swing
Cheers.
into our days intentionally.